I think drones, simply put, are an agent of chaos in the warfare dynamic, but also generally in terms of how the global security model has functioned, right? Because what you really have is a flying object that is extremely commodity technology that can be attached with a simple explosive and can be used in a million different ways to cause problems, right? And so I think what we've seen so far is the battlefield use of this commodity technology. You could also see civilian risks emerge of that technology. And I think it's almost like a 9/11 style moment here where we have to think about this complete security fabric in a new way, in my view. I think Ukraine presents some very interesting examples of how this technology can create problems, but also can be used. You have a severely under-resourced party on one side that is able to push back against a strong, capable resource militia for a very long time. The average cost of a drone that has been used in Ukraine is less than $500. That's the average. These are first-person view drones retrofitted with a grenade that are causing, pretty much all the havoc. 90% of the targets that Ukraine has hit, in fact, have come from drone-based attack dynamics. And so again, this is becoming a massive lab for a lot of US R&D. We're seeing some of those dynamics copy over in Iran as well, and the economics that Keshan laid out make sense. The question is, how do we really address this problem, right? And it's a twofold response. Number one, we have to build that capability here in the United States and with our Western allies. The US has had drone technology for a long time, but it's largely focused on precision-based attacks. And so these are drones that cost upwards of millions of dollars. These are not the same drones that we see in Ukraine as well as in Iran. And so we have to really build this whole dynamic, put that supply chain and value chain in place.